My name is Rishabh Desai, and I'm a fourth generation entrepreneur. Our company is Apar Industries, and that's the parent company. It's based in India. Petroleum Specialities, which is located in the Hamriya Free Zone, it's basically a subsidiary of Apar Industries, and it was established in 2015. That's when we got this plot of land, and I've been running it since April of 2017. So it's been over 3 years now. What we do as a company is we are into manufacturing of specialty oils. So that is one particular vertical, and this factory belongs to that vertical. We manufacture a flagship product called transformer oil, which is used in electricity transformers. It's basically used as an insulant, it's used as a coolant, and it's also a diagnostic tool to understand the health of the transformer. We also do white and pharmaceutical oils. So the white oils, the technical grade, it's used in fertilizers, paints, textiles. It's a whole variety of industries. The pharmaceutical grade is a much more specialized grade. We are selling to cosmetic companies. It's used in sanitizers, in hair oils, hair gels. So that's kind of an overview of what we are doing in Petroleum Specialities. I would say three major reasons why we chose Hamriya Free Zone. It has this 14-meter draft jetty, so it accommodates bigger stainless steel vessels that we get from South Korea, the US, and wherever else we source from. B, we got a very good plot, so we have a direct pipeline connection from the jetty, so we can offload the oil directly from the ship into our tanks. That basically ensures that there's no loss of oil, there's no wastage, and the biggest thing is contamination. There's no contamination because our lines are fully piggable, and it's not going to a truck or a barge or any intermediate form of transport. The other big reason is that this region, GCC and North Africa, East Africa and West Africa, it's a huge market for us. We've already at full capacity in our India plants. And so this was a very strategic location to be able to cater to Saudi, Kuwait, Oman, and all of North Africa, the East as well, Kenya, Tanzania, and West Nigeria. So that's the three reasons why we chose Hamriya. The business has grown at least threefold since we've actually come here. So we were always present in these markets, but being here a local presence, of course, we've got a much larger market share from when we were supplying from India. In terms of a relationship with Hafsa, I would say that they've been extra supportive with us in terms of whatever we've needed in terms of construction, in terms of manufacturing, even through the whole COVID pandemic and whatnot. We got a blanket approval from Hafsa. Being an essential commodity, we're selling to cosmetic companies, for shampoos, soaps, sanitizers and whatnot. So they gave us a blanket approval. They let us run even 24 hours a day. We'd formed our own bubble with our employees and we ran it past them. So we have a very good relation and we owe them a lot. When the pandemic first hit, of course, most companies just shut down. People were, quite terrified as to what's going on. They were very clear with what they wanted to do. They knew that the camps, the labor housing, that was a big source of spreading the infection. So they made sure that, people were put into bubbles. There was very strict monitoring of the people living there. People could not just go in and out freely. They restricted movement of people. And so much so that actually when I had suggested to my employees that let me take you out of Hamriya accommodation, let me put you in a hotel outside, they said that they actually felt more safe in the Hamriya accommodation than going outside, because A, people's movement was so restricted, and B, they were cleaning facilities, especially the bathrooms, corridors, any common area was being cleaned and sanitized multiple times a day. So psychologically, actually, people felt safer in the camp than being taken outside. And secondly, they were very cooperative, as I said, with us running through the pandemic. Of course, we had to give our reasoning, and we could run, and we actually did record production through the pandemic. So it's thanks to them and the support system. Customs was still open. So we could do, all our internal transfers, we could sell to mainland, we could do the exports. So there was no stoppage of business, you can say, at all. So big kudos to them to keep everything running through the pandemic. The registering process was really easy, to be honest. It was not an issue at all. There are a few formalities. You have to get some notarizations, attestations from the authorities, such as the court and stuff. It's completely streamlined, it's entirely automated online, and it's quicker than ever. Before it was taking like 12 days, 14 days for a visa, now it happens within a week. So I think things have really improved on that front. I think I would first address customer service. I think it's very good. I think, as I said, everyone in the Hamriya Free Zone is very approachable, and they are very empathetic and ready to listen to whatever troubles and problems you are facing, and they're quite proactive about solving it. So in these past 4 years, I've never faced any major issue in terms of resolving anything with the free zone. So I would give them great points for customer service. I think the online portals, it's come a long way. As I said, the entire visa process has been streamlined. I think recently they've also streamlined the entire customs process. So now we are fully in control of the process. There's not much waiting in the queues at the customs department and stuff. We fill everything online, even print out the bill of entries and everything in the office as well, and we just go for the stamping. So it's actually smoothened a lot of the wrinkles that were there and any delays that used to be there. So administratively, I would say that of course they've alleviated a lot of our pain when it comes to paperwork, and they've moved most of the processes online, whether it be customs, whether it be visas, anything of that sort. So it helps us also portray a greener image, and also things have been smoothened out on the logistics front. At this stage, I would definitely recommend a lot of businesses to come here. I think the Hamriya Free Zone it's a growing project in one sense. I know there's phase 2 and now there's phase 3 as well. This is a one of a kind jetty as well over here with the 14-meter draft. So I think the Hamriya Free Zone gives you so many advantages in terms of accessibility. It's great for importing and exporting, and as I said, it's a zone that's really trying to attract manufacturing talent. It was originally built on trading, but now they're attracting so many more manufacturers that they're willing to help you out, to give you solutions to any of your problems, and invite you to do business here. So I would say the experience has been very positive, and I would definitely encourage people, any businesses I know, to move here as well. We should definitely not overlook how good and strong the management team has been over here. I think they are a critical reason as to why we are thriving here. Over the last 4 years, it's been a fantastic journey, and now we've been able to establish such good, close relationships with the entire team here that it makes us feel very comfortable, it makes us feel at home, and it allows us to thrive because we know we have their support. They are overlooking us like guardians, and as long as they are doing the work that they are, we know that the Hamriya Free Zone will continue to grow, and the sky is the limit for that. And when the zone is growing, we as customers are also benefiting.